What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new video for you because the hashtag Free Britney movement is in full force and Britney literally goes to court tomorrow, July 22nd, 2020. So get ready to pay close attention, grab a snack and wash it down with some hot tea. If you guys don't know what the hashtag Free Britney movement is, please Google it, look it up because it's really serious and right now it is at a peak because Britney is literally about to go back to court. If you haven't watched my videos on the movement, go check them out because honestly they are the best on YouTube. Like, I'm not even trying to flex, I just have everything in one video and there is so much to the story, so I can't put it all in like, this video again, but go check it out because this story needs to be told. We need to be aware of what Britney is going through at the moment because her staff and her camp is controlling her life and it's wrong. Britney has been in a conservatorship for 12 years. She is 38 years old, so she was put on a conservatorship when she was 26. Conservatorships can last for a long time because usually they're for people who are incapable of making their own decisions or, physically cannot live life because they have disabilities or something like that. But in Britney's case, they claim that she has dementia and that is the reason why she is under the conservatorship, which I definitely do not believe she has dementia. I mean, keep in mind that she has done the X Factor, she has done multiple tours, she has done residencies in Las Vegas, so Britney does not have dementia. Like, that excuse will not work for me. So like I said, Britney is going to court tomorrow, July 22nd, 2020, because her conservatorship is up for a hearing. This gives the court the chance to review Britney's conservatorship, review reports from the doctors, the psychiatrist, to reevaluate whether the conservatorship is, mandatory or makes sense, or maybe it's corrupt, which it is. Honestly, you cannot trust that judge at all, and I'll talk about her in 1 second. But there are a few things I want to highlight. First off, Demi Lovato is showing support for hashtag Free Britney, so that was pretty lit. I was like, oh yay, like Demi, like let's get more voices, more powerful people saying hashtag Free Britney so that maybe more fans can understand that Britney is in a tough situation and she does need our help. Demi ended up following Britney and commenting on several of her pictures, so I'm honestly really happy about that because it brings more awareness to Britney's situation. But at the moment, I think the media is trying to hide the fact that Britney goes to court tomorrow. If you guys are not hip, you know that Free Britney has been trending like this month, last month. It's been going on for years, but it's been trending more recently. And Britney actually goes to court tomorrow. So you would think that all of the media sources are talking about how Britney will be in court. Well, that's not what they're talking about. Currently, there are tons of articles online about how Britney is selling her mansion and how the price was cut from like 9 million to 6 million, which is like whatever, okay, still a lot of money. There are also tons of articles about how Britney posted a selfie on Instagram where she looks beautiful, but she didn't do like her dark like eyeliner, and which is fine, like I don't care, like she looks great, she's glowing, but there are so many articles written about it that I'm just kind of like, wait, this is what we're focusing on right now? Like, she literally goes to court tomorrow for her 12-year conservatorship. And let me rephrase that because I don't think she's physically going to court. I think that her team and her camp will, which is still kind of corrupt to me. It's like, I wish she can go there and speak for herself, but she can't. So Britney probably won't be attending court, but it will be her conservatorship that they will be reviewing. I'm just upset with the media because I feel like they're trying to hide this and trying to suppress hashtag Free Britney because it's actually getting pretty real right now. Like, they're taking it to court. They probably don't want people to be protesting out front. So I think the media needs to do better and stop trying to work with the elites to hide the story. Also, on July 13th, just a few weeks ago, Britney's mom, Lynn, actually filed as a trustee position in her conservatorship. So pretty much Lynn will be able to oversee some of the financial decisions and things like that, which is honestly a great move because I feel like her mom, Lynn, is a lot better than her father, Jamie. Like, I think Jamie is very corrupt, has been paid off, has been manipulated by the business manager. Like, they are all so schemy, I could smell it through the screen. So when I read that Britney's mom is trying to get involved, I was actually pretty happy because I think it's about time. I also want to mention that today, Jamie Lynn Spears literally just made a post all about mental illness, and I don't know how to take it, whether it's support for Britney or whether it is her trying to say like, yo, my sister has mental illness, so like take this seriously. But it is noted that Jamie Lynn is posting and it seems to be about Britney. Finally, before I talk a little bit more about Britney's team and why they are wrong and why they should be called out and the conservatorship should be ended, I do want to mention that Britney's boyfriend Sam, who she's been with for 4 years, has been posting stuff on his stories, and it makes it seem like he's not for the hashtag Free Britney movement. Some of you guys on Twitter even say that Sam might be one of her handlers, and I don't think that's too far-fetched because I feel like Sam is low-key paid off to be with Britney. Like, you guys can hate me all you want. I totally think he's hot and he's great and she deserves love, but I hope that he's genuine because in this type of situation, it seems like no one is genuine and that Sam is just working with the team to try to keep Britney on the down low. And sometimes when she's in public, she's seen with him and it feels like he's just carrying her along and doing his job as Britney's boyfriend. But he posted on his story and he said, "Where I grew up and how I was raised allows me to always understand and support women's rights and for women to be able to make their own decisions freely," which sounds pretty good. But then you read his next story and he says, "With all the respect, if you don't know someone personally and you only know them from Instagram and TV, you most likely have no idea what they're going through, so please stop judging based on an assumption. It's called a personal relationship, not a public one. All the support from fans are appreciated, but it can be overwhelming if you're trying to cancel the wrong person." I don't really know what to take away from that, but I don't love it. I feel like maybe he's trying to defend himself in a way. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a man who is rooting for Britney. Also, I just feel like he is just, I don't know, an opportunist in a way, but that's just me. I feel like anyone being with Britney Spears, unless they have the same like stature and, you know, fame and status, they're just going to be kind of like an opportunist. That brings me to her team and those people surrounding Britney, because Britney has literally a team of people who are running her life. To kick it off, I want to introduce Brenda Penny. So if you guys don't know her, she is the judge who is working on Britney's case. To be honest, I don't have a lot of tea on her, but I do feel like she's low-key paid off. A lot of people on Twitter are saying that she's paid off. A lot of people on Twitter are saying that she is like making a cut of the money from this situation. I don't really know how it all works, but all these people are getting paid a lot of money, like millions of dollars, and they really shouldn't be. I mean, her trash lawyer named Samuel has been paid millions of dollars for this case, literally making $2 million off of Britney and not doing anything for her. This man is court appointed, so she isn't able to choose her own lawyers. Honestly, in my opinion, I think he's just trying to keep her in the conservatorship rather than defend her stance. There's also been sketchy stories about him possibly like trying to pay someone to hurt someone else. I don't know what, I can't really say that much because of YouTube, but like he has been accused of paying someone to literally hurt someone else. So this guy is corrupt. Another person who is corrupt is Lou M. Taylor, who is someone who works very closely to Britney. If you look up who Britney's manager is, you would see Larry Rudolph is technically Britney's like music manager, but her business manager is named Lou M. Taylor. Lou M. rubs me the wrong way, and honestly, look at this post that Britney Spears wrote on her Facebook. It seems like Lou wrote it about herself. It reads, "Yes, that's right, Lou Taylor. You do step up every single day, and so do so many other ladies in the music business. Thank you for this." Really? If you look up Lou M. Taylor online, you will literally find Reddit threads where they say that Lou was like, I can't say the stalk. Can I say stalk? I don't know. She was following Britney for a very long time, trying to get involved in Britney's life, and now she pretty much runs it. I found an article online talking about Lou, and I totally feel like what this little snippet says is 100% true in that she is using Britney's father to kind of give her the pathway to running Britney's life. The article reads, "Lou totally brainwashed Jamie. She convinced him a conservatorship was the only way to go, and of course he went along with it when he heard about the financial control it would give him. But Lou didn't have Jamie in mind as the conservator in the beginning. She considered suggesting Larry Rudolph, but she was afraid he would overtake the power. With Jamie, Lou thought that she would have someone who was naive enough that she could continue to influence him, and therefore continue to have direct influence on Britney's life and career for years to come," which is very creepy. Like, ew, please don't, like, let this woman live her life. But obviously Lou doesn't want that. She's literally suing someone who is for the hashtag Free Britney movement because she wants to stop it at all costs. Like, I'm honestly surprised I haven't gotten a letter yet for my videos. They refer to her as the mastermind controlling the pop star, and I just have to say, this mastermind has only her intentions in mind. Like, she's literally not thinking about Britney's health or well-being at all. I mean, keep in mind, she was the woman who was in charge of arranging Britney to go to different places. And remember how that went down? All these paparazzi would be swarming her every single time. And in my opinion, Lou did not provide Britney with the resources to protect herself from all the paparazzi. And I feel like Lou would call ahead to try to get paparazzi to follow Britney. Like, there are so many conspiracies when it comes to Lou, and I just don't like her at all. Even this little snippet right here, like, this bothers me so much. The fact that she is buying domains online about ending conservatorships because she doesn't want people to make websites and make resources for other people to learn about how Britney needs to be out of her conservatorship because she wants to control Britney's life for the rest of Britney's life, which is really scary to think about. This woman is so obsessed with Britney Spears and like obsessed with money and controlling her life. Before we close out this video, there is one more person I need to talk about, and it's the person who is currently Britney's conservator. So her name is Jody Montgomery, and she's like a professional conservator. Like, she has a whole firm and company that she works with her husband on conservatorships, which to me sounds very corrupt. Like, you are literally taking over these people's lives, charging them a fee, and like, how many people do you manage at a time? Like, are you actually able to take care of these people? I don't know. But Jody was appointed the conservator because Jamie Spears was getting in trouble in 2019 for hurting, and I wish I could use other words than hurting, but YouTube is very, censoring. So before the next court hearing, which was in September last time, he actually had Jody step up as the conservator because it wouldn't be a great look if Jamie Spears was the conservator after hurting Britney's son and having to cut back Britney's custody because of Jamie's actions. So Jamie wanted to step out of the picture for a little bit so that Jody can, get past the hearing and make it look good. She's a professional conservator, so what is the judge going to say? Well, the deal was that Jody was going to be the conservator until January 2020. And then because of what's going on in the world right now, the court date was pushed back to July 22nd, tomorrow, literally tomorrow. So right now, Jody is the current conservator, and I don't think she is the best option. I mean, you can't find too much about her online, but I found this one screenshot, and I'm gonna read it for you guys. It says, Jody Montgomery has a history of coercion against clients and putting people into conservatorships against their will. One of Jody's past clients in 2016 said she signed papers while unable to see them properly. Jody Montgomery, without her consent, was named her attorney at will, executor of her will, and agent for healthcare directive. She changed cities to get away from Montgomery because she didn't want to be in conservatorship. After this lady revoked Montgomery's services, Montgomery filed for conservatorship in 2019. So this lady literally had the ability to tell Jody, I don't want your conservatorship, but Jody fought to take over the conservatorship so that she can get her pay cut. Immediately upon being named temporary conservator of Britney Spears while Jamie Spears is investigated, Jody Montgomery filed an intent to register the conservatorship in Alabama, Arizona, DC, Florida, blah, blah, blah. Britney Spears has repeatedly filed against her conservatorship, meaning this is more coercion against her will and consent, which Montgomery has a history of doing. And tomorrow, it's going to be another round of this, guys. That's why we need to be talking about the situation, because these people are using Britney and just working together to keep Britney down and locked down where she cannot speak about it, cannot leave her house, cannot control anything in her life or make any decisions because they are all so money hungry. That was a lot, but honestly, Jody, I am so disturbed with you, and you are honestly the worst person to get involved in this situation. It's like Jamie Spears literally hired the villain of conservatorships to come and take care of Britney's life. At the end of the day, Britney has been working since she was a young girl, and she deserves her money and her freedom. We know Britney cares about her freedom, and she's posted videos before talking about how she likes to be free.
I'm a Sagittarius. I'm very keen on freedom. I love independence. I don't like to be tied down.
So if the court was really for the people, with the people, and, serving us, they would listen to what Britney is saying and listen to what Britney's fans are saying, that she needs to be freed. And it's so sad because Britney can't even go there and speak for herself because all these people are court appointed and running her life. It's just like, why don't we put her on the stand and see what she has to say? Because I feel like she has a lot to tell, and no one to tell it to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, tomorrow's a really important day, so make sure you are talking about it on Twitter and talking about it on social media. Pay attention to the court and what they say and what they release, because hopefully they will be reviewing some information and actually talking about it rather than trying to, you know, hide this under the rug like the media is currently trying to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, hashtag free Britney. Check me out on Instagram at SL04N, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.